If you only watch the first 10 minutes of this movie, there's a chance you're going to think it's a sequel to Children of the Corn. 4 stars or better on Letterboxd. Field of Dreams, 1989. Iowa farmer Ray Kinsella hears a voice while he's out in his cornfield. He just moved to Iowa with his wife, who's originally from the Midwest. He's become a farmer at age 36. Doesn't necessarily know too much of what he's doing, but while he's out in the cornfield, he hears a mysterious voice. And that mysterious voice says, if you build it, he will come. After he hears the voice, he also sees a vision of a baseball diamond, a baseball field, up next to his house. After some light convincing, probably too light if we're being honest, but it's a movie in the 80s and let's suspend our disbelief. After some light convincing of his wife, Ray sets about taking out some of his corn and putting in a baseball field. And that's what he does. After he does that, a little while after, not immediately, a guy in a baseball uniform comes out of the cornfield. This turns out to be Shoeless Joe Jackson, member of the Chicago White Sox, who was technically part of the Black Sox scandal. Shoeless Joe Jackson, along with 7 other players, were suspended from baseball for all time for a scandal where they took money to throw games in the 1919 World Series. A lot of people argue, Ray argues, that Shoeless Joe Jackson did not actually throw the games. He was banned from baseball, even though a lot of people think that he was one of the best baseball players of all time. Separately, at a PTA meeting, there's a discussion about the banning of a book that does not exist, written by author who also does not exist, Terrence Mann. So this is where it all gets complicated. Ray goes to find Terrence Mann, takes some convincing, but once he tells Terrence Mann what's going on, Terrence Mann hears and sees a voice, and they have to go find another guy, Moonlight Graham. Moonlight Graham is a former baseball player who never actually got a chance to hit in the major leagues and then became a doctor. Ray talks to the ghost of Moonlight Graham. So there's a whole lot of ghosts running around this movie, but they're not scary ghosts, and it's magnificent. It's a hard one to explain because it's at one point in time a road trip movie. At one point in time, it's a ghost story. At another point in time, it's a baseball movie. It's all these things. But the main thing it is magical. You should watch Field of Dreams because you want to feel magic in movies. Not the flying dragon superhero kind of magic, but a simpler magic. A magic that almost feels real. It feels like a thing that could almost happen. Look, people have mocked the James Earl Jones speech at the end, and I think those people have no joy in their life. They're probably the type of people that hate baseball, don't like Cracker Jack, and really just kind of hate puppies and kitty cats too. Really anything good. What's amazing about Field of Dreams is they built it. They built this movie. They made it. And that's what Kevin Costner's character does. He builds the diamond, and people do show up. The players show up. His father shows up. Things show up. With the return of the Field of Dreams game, which actually gets played at this baseball field, we're seeing that not only did this character build it in a movie, people are coming in real life. I think that's cool as hell. I'm excited for the baseball game. This is not an ad. It is on Netflix. Netflix in the past has paid me because I was a writer on Tires, but this is not an ad. I just think it's exciting that Field of Dreams is not only a great movie, but in reality a place where people are actually going to go play some baseball this week. But anyway, I conclude all this by saying this has been 4 stars or better on Letterboxd. Field of Dreams, 1989, a magical, wonderful movie that will probably make grown men, you don't have to be grown, it will make a lot of people cry because it gets into the relationships between fathers and sons and missed opportunities and mistakes in life and how do we move on from things that maybe we screwed up in the past or the things we didn't say or the things we did say that we didn't get to take back. All these things are what this movie is about. This simple movie about a guy who built a baseball stadium in a cornfield so a member of the 1919 Chicago Black Sox band, Chicago Black Sox, can come back and play baseball. But that's not really why I had to build a baseball diamond. That's just a catalyst for more ghosts to keep showing up and more ghosts to be chased and more closure for more people who are searching for it. And I think everybody's probably searching for some sort of closure in their life. I hope if you are, you watch Field of Dreams and you move towards a place where you can find that closure. And with all that said, go Phillies.